everyone, welcome back to Kath's Corner. We are playing Farming Simulator 25. As you can see, my character is on the screen. This new series that I want to do is like the third time I've tried to record this, because I've been recording it, trying to put it on a USB drive, and then the USB thing I was using is not working very well, so I had to get another one, and then that didn't work, and then I recorded loads, and then the format was wrong, so I lost all of my progress and everything. But anyway, new series, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. So as you can see here, I started a farm from scratch. I didn't have anything, but I did give myself £1 million. There's no loans or anything from the bank, because I didn't really want to go into it with debt. I thought, well, we'll just carry on and do it like this. So I bought 4 pieces of land, as you can see, and it's like the main 4 pieces, the first 4 pieces of land. I think what I am going to plan to do, I was just looking at the crops here on what is on each field, to see what direction the game is going to go in. Obviously there is wheat here, there is potatoes, there's a field with nothing on, there's also a sunflower field and a cornfield, I believe. Then I remembered that I hadn't gone into and done the settings, so I went in, done all the settings how I want it. I have put on there about lime, but I have turned that off because lime is a pain, and if you haven't got precision farming on, then you don't know how much you need, blah blah blah, so you don't know whether it's okay. So I've left the field stones on, and I've left it looks like, yeah, like I say, I've left the lime on there, but I do go back in and turn that off at a later date. I don't let the AI workers buy everything. I've turned the fuel consumption to the lowest, because that's just something that's just annoying. I've put the dirt onto no dirt, because that is just annoying. If you want to see a series where I have to do everything, then I will do that, but only if you guys want to see it. I've turned seasonal growth off, so I can plant and then sell whenever I want, as long as the price is right. I'm sorry if you hear my cat in the background, but she's meowing to go outside into the catio, and I don't want her to go out right now. She can wait while I record this. As you can see, I am now looking through all the things I need, and what I want to do is I want to get rid of a load of trees. So I buy a trailer, and I also buy a wood chipper. I do also buy a couple of other things that I will need, but as you can see, I do make things pink because pink is my favourite colour, and you know me, guys. And if you don't know me by now, pink is my favourite colour. I love the chrome pink, but not everything you can get has chrome pink on it, as you'll see, because my tree chopper downy thingy, the tree devourer, I think it's called, is normal pink, and it's more of a fluorescent pink, and that's what I have to do my tractors into. So yeah, that's not my favourite, but I love the chrome pink. It's all metallic, and you can just see it's gorgeous. And I put that with silver, because I think that is the best combination. Silver and pink is such a lovely couple of colours that go together really, really well. As you can see, I just do it for everything. All parts that I can change, I do pink and silver, apart from the reflector, because reflectors are just orange, basically, orange or red. So yeah, the next thing I do is I just have a look at the used. Sorry, the cat's had a bit of a moment there. I have a look at the used things, but then I go to get a stone picker for my stones. Obviously, chrome pink and silver again. I always play this game how I want to play it. I do use, obviously, mods that have unrealistic things a lot of the time, because I like to do big fields, because I think if you're going to do something, then you might as well have a big field and get a lot of it at once, and then you're not constantly planting and seeding, fertilizing, planting, all that crap. You're not doing that all the time. So yeah, I like to play how I want to play. In my practice farm that I have, I do only have things at 25 meters, whereas I think on this one I do 50 meters, because I am planning on doing big fields, especially cotton, because I love doing cotton. I don't know why, it's just a big thing. So what I thought I'm going to do is I'll buy a couple of spinneries for it at a later date as well. But here I'm buying my planter, and I buy, obviously, one that you can more or less plant everything with, because I want to do a big popular field as well, which gives you loads and loads of wood chips, so you don't have to keep worrying about chopping down the doing the trees with the devourer. And then you can use the trees in the game to fill sawmills up, which in my opinion should be how you do it. So yeah, obviously, to begin with, I do a couple of big loads of wood chips. This is like I say, this is obviously the seeder or direct planter, because I think it means you don't have to cultivate things before having to plant. So you can harvest a plant and then plant another one direct. So it's like a direct drill thing, which is perfect, because in my opinion, cultivating is annoying. And I think as I'm doing the stones as well, I'm already sort of rolling it as well anyway. So it's already sort of prepared before you plant it. So yeah, I think that's okay. That's an okay cheat, you know. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm just doing the colours right now, and silver and chrome pink again, because these all allow me to do the chrome pink. I think I played around a little bit, because sometimes it looks like you're doing a lot of pink, but the framework doesn't show a lot of pink. So, but you'll see with the harvesters that I buy that some, like the headers, don't really have a lot of details. So one of them does, it's beautiful, but yeah. I also buy a fertilizer, I think. I don't know what I'm looking for here. This is a green header, but I was going to record while I played, but my daughter watches TV while I play, and when I said I'll take my PlayStation 5 upstairs so I can just have the quietness so I can record and talk at the same time, she doesn't like that idea. She likes me being downstairs, which is why I'm doing this voiceover at a later date. And I have to try and remember what I did, and I'm never good at remembering. So this is a tanker for water, which you will see soon, not in this episode, but in another episode. I will probably be buying greenhouses so I can get olives for oil, because I want to do a big potato processing thing. I don't really do a lot of root crops normally when I play, so I wanted just to try something new. So yeah, so this is for the greenhouses at the later date when I eventually buy it. But as you can see, I'm going to be changing the colour. I've changed the capacity. unrealistic capacity at 5 million litres of liquid that it will hold. I usually do get a couple of these because I like to keep one full of water completely. My brother has given me quite a few mods that I can download, including a free water tank. But on this map, you do, I mean, it's a bit of a drive, but you can get water for free anyway. So why buy something to give you free water when you can just drive somewhere and get free water? So that's my kind of thing. But if there was a map that didn't have water, then I probably would get it. He did also give me a couple of things to download, a seed thing to buy seed. I can't think of a seed stall, I think it is, to buy seeds that go straight into your machine instead of having to buy pallets and then load from the pallets. That drives me insane. It absolutely drives me insane when I have to do that. So he got me this. He told me to download this mod that will give me seeds, and then he also got me a fertilizer silo mod thing, or told me to download this mod. I can get the fertilizer, I can buy the fertilizer, put it straight in the silo, and then it will just go straight into the fertilizer spreader. So that is a bonus as well. As you can see, I've just finished doing the tanker, so that's always a bonus. What am I doing now? Let's have a look. Hopefully, oh, tractor. Yes, tractor time. So my brother as well. So I play a lot of this with my brother, or I used to ask him a lot of questions about it because he plays it more than I do, really. But we actually got a farm together on crossplay, and he downloaded some mods, or I had to download mods that he had. So I downloaded this tractor, and I haven't got the unrealistic version. I did get the one that goes like 62 miles an hour, but he has one that does 142 miles an hour, and it zooms. When I say zooms, it zooms. In our farm together, it's quite funny. We he bashes into me a lot. So he got me this tractor that does 30 miles an hour. It's the same tractor, but it was in the used section, and he hasn't modded it or anything. And I do 30 something miles an hour. I can't even remember it's really low compared to his. So there he is doing his 142 miles an hour, goes straight into me, and we do somersaults in this bloody tractor. He also got me to sit in the passenger seat of his tractor, and he zoomed so fast in his tractor that we went off of this hill straight into the river, and we lost the tractor. It was the most hilarious thing I've seen for so long. So yeah, as you can see, sorry, that's all my stuff sitting there. I got the tractor, the tanker, the seeder, the stone picker, and my trailer. Completely forgot to get the tree devourer. So as you'll see, I load my trailer onto the back of my tractor, and then I go back into the store to buy the tree devourer. And you will see, as with the tractor, I put the pink on the tractor, but it is the fluorescent pink version because it didn't have the chrome pink. So here I am going straight down to Forestry to get the mulcher, which is called a tree devourer. You'll see. So it's in the mulcher section, and yeah, it's 25,000, but you can get a capacity for it, which I do. So it's 50,000. Obviously, as you can see, I do pink, and it is fluorescent pink. It really is fluorescent. So I buy that, and then I set to work on the trees and do a time lapse of it, because if I was to do that, I think it took me about 2 hours to do. I mean, it might have even been, I can't even remember how long. So I've got the speed at 2 times on the game. So I have time-lapsed it, but we will see in a minute just how quickly I do it. I think it must have been a couple of hours at least that it takes me to do this, the trees, because there's so many trees. But it's good because it gets a lot of them out my way. It clears a lot of area, and I can earn a lot of money because wood chips are worth a lot of money. Later in the game, so I think I sell twice for wood chips. So I think I do about 3 million, because, I mean, there's a lot of trees, a lot. And you will see, sorry, you will see just how many wood chips you get for each tree. I think some of them are worth more than others, and these horrible ones that split into 4 they drive me nuts. I can't even remember what trees they're called, but they do drive me insane. So usually when I play this map, because it is like a blank map, and apart from the 5 fields, the sawmill that's on there already, and the farmer's market, there's not really anything on there. Oh, and obviously the shop. So yeah, so some are worth like 8,000, 9,000 litres of wood chips. But these awful ones that go into 4s, you'll see that they drive me insane. I usually get rid of them first and keep them as wood chips, as well as the smaller pine trees, because they're just not really worth much in the sawmill. Whereas I can't remember what they are, some sort of tree. They are worth more, and when you put them in the sawmill, I think they were worth about 5,000 litres. I will be planting more trees at a later date, but I will take advice on what trees are best to plant for capacity in the sawmills and stuff. So if you want to give me some recommendations on what trees to plant, that would be great. So yeah, as you can see, I am zooming through these trees. It's been about an hour, I think, maybe half an hour on in-game time, but as you can see, I do time-lapse it and zoom it. For some reason, when I go to sell these, I recorded it, but I don't know where my recording went. So you will see at some point I go from 35,000 to, like, I think the first time it was like 1 million, maybe 2 million. And if it was 3 million, I can't remember. But yeah, as you can see, these trees annoy me and they just scatter everywhere, like literally everywhere they go. If you see me stopping for a little while, it's probably because one of my children are talking to me. Everyone that knows me knows I have 3 children, and although they are not small children anymore, my youngest is 13, they're still quite demanding. My middle daughter is in uni and she is amazing. She's doing so well. She is studying to be a primary school teacher and is having the time of her life. It's been the making of her going to uni, and I'm so proud of her. My eldest is always with me every day. I'm proud of her too for everything that she's overcome lately. She's doing really, really well. And my youngest is, she just floors me with how resilient she is with everything. And yeah, they are all unique and amazing in their own little ways. Yeah, so if you see me stopping, that's probably because one of them is talking to me. I do also answer the phone to my middle daughter whenever she calls me, because she is in Winchester and is a long way away from me right now. It's like 3 hours. So anyone that knows me knows that my girls are my world, and the fact that she's 3 hours away is a big thing. So whenever she calls me, I always answer. Yeah, so I will leave you for a minute while the wood chips finish, but I actually think there's only like a couple of minutes left. of the wood chips going. So I might just waffle on for a couple of minutes, actually. Let me know in the comments down below what you would want to see with this series, whether you want to go down more crops than anything else, or whether you want me to do crops and animals. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing cows, but I know that you have to have TMR for that, total mixed rations, I think. And I can't remember what is involved with that. I know it's straw and hay, but there's also something else, but I can't remember what that is. It might be silage, but I can't remember. Yeah. So I'm going to try, actually, I will tell you this. I'm going to try with these videos to do at least 1 to 2 months per video. So it's not a huge, long video, but it does, you know, hopefully it will get you wanting to come back and seeing the progress on everything. And yeah, hopefully you like it. I mean, I know that a lot of the farming sim community are men, but I actually really like it. I love it. So yeah, let me know what you want to see with this series. And I mean, we could always do other series as well, where you can do more than just one as well at a time. I can't even think what my words were trying to do right there. Yeah, there is a tree stump there that I will go back and get later. Oh, as you can see, just before I started ploughing, the money went right up to nearly 3 million. So yeah, that was me selling the wood chips, and I'm pretty sure I recorded it, but I can't for the life of me find out where it was. So God knows. But yeah, I will in a minute be selling loads, not selling selling, I mean buying stuff. But what I forgot to do is, after I ploughed this, I forgot I need to do the stone picking, because I don't normally do the stone picking. I turn the stones off, but I wanted to have a little bit of realism with it, and give you guys a little bit of material to watch, you know. And I know with farming it is quite repetitive, but it is also quite fun to watch. I love watching farming videos. So while I'm playing farming, I'm actually watching it at the same time. I love watching Socks Way Up. He is my favourite farming YouTuber to watch, as well as Hugs as well. I love watching his series. He's just done like a flooded farm thing, and I loved watching that one. I absolutely loved it. Also watching his mega farm series as well. So yeah, I love that. And I loved what he did on his submerged thing about the goat's milk and the dairy, I think it was. So he put a field of goats down, and then where the output was for the goat's milk, he put the input for the dairy in there. Brilliant idea. Absolutely brilliant idea. So I will be stealing that. But yeah, that was Hugs's thing, and I love that. So yeah, I will take that from him. But yeah, so I love all the series that Socks Way Up does, because he's done cattle ranch, he's done oil, he's done chickens, pigs, everything. I just love it. What's the one he's doing at the moment? It's like old school and no shortcuts, I think. Brilliant series they are. So yeah, if you do enjoy my really basic knowledge of farming and what I do in this, you need to go and watch a few of those, because Socks farming sim Socks SWU, I think it is, and Hugs, brilliant YouTubers, I think. So yeah, go and follow them. They're really knowledgeable what they do. I think they play on PCs though, and they have a lot more mods than I can get. As you can see, I've just finished ploughing. I go and fill my seeder up with everything, and then I go and remember that I need to seed do the stone picking. So yeah. Oh, this is me taking the tree thingy to go and get that tree stump off my field because I don't want the tree stump on my field. But then I fill the cedar up. Oh no, look. So I pick the cedar up, fill it up, and then remember about the stone picker. So that's what I do. So yeah. My brain is just not braining right now. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I was just watching while I'm doing the voice recording, and then I think, oh yeah, I need to buy liquid fertilizer for my cedar, because the cedar takes liquid fertilizer and my fertilizer sprayer takes solid fertilizer. So there are different kinds of fertilizer. Hopefully you've enjoyed me waffling on. If you haven't, I'm really sorry. But yeah, so this is me taking the cedar, filling it up with all of the liquid fertilizer, and then I take it to the seed thing and fill it up with seeds. And then I think I might actually make a worker do the stone picking, but I'll come back to that in a minute. Let's just watch the thing doing the seeding. So here we are, we're just finishing filling up the cedar with the liquid fertilizer, ready for when I want to use it. After this, I do put in the container where the seeds I buy are, and I also put the fertilizer silo in, so that's quick and easy to find. Now I have started doing the smoothing out of the ground afterwards, because I find that it's easier and you don't get all the big ridges. I will just quickly say, I was having a quick look at that silage fork, because I've not seen a silage fork before, that was in the used market just then, so I was just having a quick look at that just to see what it was. But yeah, here's the seed container, so that's where I buy my seeds from, and then I put the fertilizer silo in next to it, ready for when I need the solid fertilizer. Now, like I say, I have been softening out the ground afterwards, because you don't get the big ridges, and I found it's easier to get to the places when you don't have the big ridges and you don't have bumps everywhere and you don't go flying. Several times I have rolled my tractor because I've left big bumps everywhere. So yeah, if you are wanting to do something like that, then you must soften the ground and level it out a little bit, because otherwise you will roll your tractor, which I have personal experience of. So yeah, so here I'm going up to do the seeds, and as you can see, I literally just have to click on it. I buy seeds so I can then scroll through the seeds on the cedar to pick whatever plant I want to put in, rather than just buying a specific seed. That way I think it's just a lot easier. Excuse me for yawning, I am very sorry. I've dropped the seed now, but that is all ready to use. What I do now is, I believe do I buy the fertilizer? Yeah, so I buy the solid fertilizer for the silo, and then I think I go to the shop to buy a fertilizer spreader, unless I have already done that. I actually can't remember. But yeah, so here I am. Actually, no, look, I'm going down to get the stone grabber, the stone picker. I can't even remember what it's called. Stone picker, to get all the stones off the field. I'm sorry if this voiceover is far too much for you guys. I am going through a lot right now, and I am watching as I'm recording, so if this annoys you, I am very sorry, but it's just me being real. It's me being me, and me just being myself, because I am a bit ditzy sometimes. But yeah, as you can see, I am heading towards the fields I've just ploughed to let a worker do the stone picking, although I do have to take over because he keeps getting stuck, and that annoys me. So several times I've had to rescue this guy when he does the stone picking, and I just thought, right, I'm just going to do it myself. But after setting the AI worker off, I then go and buy the fertilizer spreader and fertilize the corn that's in the little field next to this one. Oh gosh, yes, no, look, you can see me doing the stump that's there now. That is what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so I'd get rid of the stump and see if there's any branches around the field that I need to get rid of from the tree that breaks into four that annoys the hell out of me. I then put the tree devourer to the side and get the AI worker doing the stone picking, which I do have to take over from just because it's annoying. But then I go and buy my fertilizer spreader, fill it up, and come and fertilize this field here that's in front of us, which I believe is corn. And then, so once I've done that, we will then see what I do afterwards. But I think I buy the harvesters and stuff with all the big amount of money that I've got from the wood chips that I sold. So here I am, I'm just putting the tree devourer down and I'm heading towards the field to make the AI worker do the stone picking. But yes, he won't be doing it. I'm so sorry for yawning. He won't be doing it for very long because he keeps getting stuck and that's just irritating. So after I've done that, I go and buy my fertilizer spreader. I think. Just need to double check on this one. Yes, I do. So here I am. I'm going to go and buy the fertilizer spreader. And I have to make sure I get the right one. Because I like to get the one that will go the furthest. Now, most of them... Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. Most of them are 42 metres, which is a pretty good thing. But there is one that's like 54, I think. So I go back and see what I can find. And I'm pretty sure it's the one on the left. Yes, that's it. Yeah, it's 54 metres wide spreading, which I think is an amazing amount. Obviously, I have to put it back into pink. I do have unrealistic capacity on as well, so it will fit a lot of fertiliser in it. As you can see, it doesn't have the chrome pink, so I have to do the luminous pink. Which is a bit annoying, but then for the cover I put that as silver to go obviously with our theme. Now I do know that this does look a bit white, but it honestly is silver, so in person you can see, like, well, not in person, but on the game when I see it that it's not in the shop, you will see that it is pink and silver. I then go on to buy the, what is this one? This is the harvester. So this is like the wheat and grain harvester. Obviously pink and silver again. I buy the header for it. This is a really pretty header. I really like this one. It has quite a lot of detail on it, and this is the one I was talking about earlier. Pink and silver again. The corn header is a bit boring. So, yeah, I try and make it look a bit nicer. Silver and pink again, as you can see. First time of the guy getting stuck, so I unstick him. I go and move the header, because otherwise the shop will get full, as I couldn't get the corn header at the time. So then I buy that one, and that is in the shop. I then buy this root harvester because obviously I said earlier in the video that I wanted to do poplar, which gives you a load of wood chips. And then you need this special harvester to do that with this special header. So I brought the harvester, I brought the header, and I also brought a sugarcane header because I want to get a sugar mill as well. So I will be doing sugarcane and I will also be doing sugar beet. So I will be getting a root harvester as well, obviously, especially, there you go, he's stuck again. And I think this is where I take over and just think, oh no, I tried him again. So I'd done that bit that he was stuck on. I thought, oh, he'll be all right and it'll be fine. So sorry about that, that's a phone call. And I thought, oh, he'll be okay. You know, he'll unstick himself. He'll be fine. So I buy another tractor for the fertilizer. I go down. I thought, oh yeah, there you go. I go and fill it up. Then I go down and fertilize the field near the potatoes, which is corn, because that needed fertilizing. So I go down along and do that. And he's stuck again. So I carry on doing this field because I've got it set so wide, it won't matter. It won't take me very long. So I just carry on and do it because it was annoying me that he kept getting stuck. So anyway, there's that field done. I leave the stone picker there, which will come back to bite me. I also leave the fertilizer there, which will also come back and haunt me, I think, if I remember rightly. But here is the seeder. I am going to go down and I think I actually do the seeding because I think, well, if the worker gets stuck doing the stone picking, then I might as well just do it with steering assist and do it myself. And then I know I won't get stuck and I know that I will get it all done really quickly. So as you can see, it gets done so quickly. So here I am, up and downs, and here we go. That's all finished. So as you see, that's fertilised and seeded. So tomorrow, well, not tomorrow now, but in the next video, I will fertilise it again, but obviously after I have slept, because if you fertilise it twice in one day, it won't count, and then that's just a waste of fertiliser. So here I am thinking, oh, I'll grab my wheat harvester and harvest the wheat in this field. It's not my field yet. And I sit there and I think, well, why is the harvester not working? It's definitely the right harvester. Why is it not working? And it's, you know, I even get out and make sure that it's ready to harvest. Don't even notice that it doesn't say not owned by you or owned by somebody else. So I have to go in a minute. I go in and I buy all the crop fields because I think, well, I might as well because I'm going to have them all anyway. And I've got the money to do so. So I go in a second after my stupid mistake in a second where I try and harvest a field that is not mine. So, yeah, it's a good job that the settings, I don't know how they do it, but if it's not yours, you can't harvest it, which is brilliant. Because otherwise I would have been stealing someone's crop. And as you can see, here it is. It's ready to harvest, but it's not owned by me. It's owned by Walter. So I'm trying to steal Walter's crop right now. So I get back in the harvester. I try it again. Think, what the hell's going on? You know, why is it not working? I am being pretty dumb right now. Pretty dumb. So, you know, I try again. I go forward and backwards. And then I think, I think I need to buy this field. It's not owned by me because this happened on my other farm. And I thought, right, no, I need to remember to buy the land so I don't forget. So I go along, buy all 5 fields, or the 3 that I haven't, I don't know. But yeah, so here I am. I had the swath drop in as well because that would be a little bit of extra money as well. And my next, the job I do first in my next video will probably be mowing and baling to make some silage. So obviously then I grab the tractor with the trailer. I empty the combine of its wheat, and I can't remember if I put down a grain mill and stuff already, but if not, I will do that in a second. Oh no, I haven't yet. So yeah, here I am. I am emptying the combine. Didn't take very long because there's not a lot of it. So what I'm doing now is thinking to myself, what do I do now? So I fold the harvester back up, park it over here and get rid of the header. And then I go down and I get the baler ready for the straw. I am pretty sure I also buy the quick mow as well. So with the baler, I only do 25 meters width that it picks up, because I think, well, the mower that I buy swaths it up and does it all in one line anyway, so I don't really need a huge 50-meter pickup area for the baler. So what I've done is, the mower is 50 meters, but the baler is only 25 meters. So yeah, so here I am, I'm going into the factories. I'm firstly buying a grain mill so I can put the wheat that I've just harvested, into the grain mill to make flour, and then I will distribute that straight to the bakery to make bread. Here I am, I'm smoothing it all out. As you can see, I don't know if you can actually tell that there are bits, here you go, it's definitely there because the path gets a bit wonky, that I have to soften up because otherwise it will thingy. But yeah, so here I am, I'm buying 4 more fields because I will need it, because that is where my big cotton field is going, which I'm hoping you'll see in the next one, I think. Yeah, so what am I doing here? So here's the factories. I'm distributing all the flour. I'm putting it in to the bakery. Then I go to the bakery and set the bread for storing, because I do like, I know this is sad, but I do like going and picking up all of my products and putting them in into the selling bit. And if it's not the right time to sell, then you can store it in a barn storage or a pallet storage and keep it. So as you can see, the baler pickup is not very wide. It's only, like I say, it's only 25 meters. It's not as wide as the mower or the harvester, which is fine. So in a second, oh, there's me checking the potatoes. I think that was me thinking, oh, what do I do here? What am I doing here? Oh, this is me fertilizing the sunflowers because I saw that they needed doing again as well. So now I own them, I can actually do that. And I do the potatoes again as well, because I wasn't sure if they needed doing or not, but they probably do. And I thought, oh well, I might as well just go along this bit of land as well, because I'll be ploughing it up in a minute. So I drop the fertilizer and I then look for a bale shed, because the first thing I'll do next in the next video is probably mow some grass up. Now I have this mower anywhere mod that I can't remember where I found that, whether it was my brother that told me or someone else. But it lets you mow. Even if it's not your land, you can just mow anywhere, which is brilliant because it helps you earn money when you haven't got anything, which is brilliant. So yeah, here I am looking for a bale shed. I don't know what I'm looking, well, I don't know if I find it in the right place or I'm just being a bit blonde right now. So the last thing I do in this video is place my bale shed, ready for my first job in the next video. Yeah, oh, here it is. So here I am putting the bale thing down, because I don't think I'll get more than 250 bales in one go, so I am quite happy just to have a smaller shed for that. I put that down, and that is all ready for my next project, for the next video. And yeah, so here I am. I'm going to go and stand in front of all of my pink equipment and yeah, get ready to, I think I go and stand, yeah, so I go and stand in front of all of my pink equipment. Here it is, look, the cedar, the poplar harvester and everything, the sugarcane harvester. I turn around. Please, if you've liked the video, click the like button and subscribe to my channel so you can help me along the way of this farming journey. And yeah, it will be really great to see you next time. If you have any hints and tips, that would be great to hear from you. Please comment below, and I will see you all on my next video. Thank you all for watching Kath's Corner, and I will see you on our next video.